This is huge. I have seen kids get scholarship money based off of this, and I have seen kids get denied from schools based off of this. You cannot just wake up the day before and say, I'm gonna write my college essay and mail it off in the package. I'm not gonna let my parents read it, I'm not gonna let a teacher read it, I'm not gonna let anybody read it. And kids, stop writing like you text. THRU does not spell through. BC does not spell because. Some kids are so used to text lingo that they write that way also. You have to let someone read your essay so that they can help you format it and get it together. Your college essay is just like your school's essays, but you need to be creative. You need to tell your unique story. This is not an assignment where you restrict it like in your AP English classes. You have freedom on the college essay, but you don't have freedom to write any phonics. But you have freedom to tell a creative story about you. So make sure you take full advantage, because this is the only place a college will get to know who you are. Because the rest of your application is just basic information, your name, your address, your grades, your test scores. They know nothing about who you are as a person, but your essay gives them that opportunity. Make sure you know that you have your introduction. If you don't catch the college admissions counselors that read your essays, I talk to them all the time. If you don't catch their attention in your introduction, they don't even read the rest of your essay. So you need to make sure you open up with a bang. And I tell kids all the time, in your conclusion, you need to end with fireworks. Because you need to make sure when they're done reading, they have no other choice but to say stamp yes on your application. Because they are so impressed with what you've given them that they want to see you come there and be successful at that college. Because that's what it's going to take. But you can't start off one story and then tell 5 different stories in one essay. Stay focused. Get your introduction, build your body with your 3 supporting paragraphs, and bring it home with your conclusion. You can't go all over the place in your college essay. And follow instructions. If they say 650 is the word limit, 650 is the word limit, not 655. This is not a case where you want to impress the teacher. Remember, they're not your teacher. They're an admissions counselor looking to see that you're going to follow directions. So who are you students in this picture? It says the 5 types of essay writers. Started 3 weeks ago, did it last night, did it this morning because your application was due, whether that's a scholarship or your college application when it's time. Still working on it, although the deadline was last week, but you're still working on it. And I just straight up forgot. Where will you fall next year? Actually, August is when your applications open up, so you should have already started now. My juniors in my program have already in their 2nd paragraph of their essay. So where will you be at? Don't be the one who says, I'm still working on it, or I just straight up forgot. Colleges do not extend deadlines. If you miss it, you miss it. Why would you be willing to forfeit your future because you're still using the same bad habits that you've been using all along? Don't allow opportunity to pass you by. If a college is your choice and their deadline is December, that does not mean mail your application in on November 30th or November 28th. December just means that's a deadline. If your application didn't come in September or October, let me tell you what that recruiter believes about you, that we're your backup choice, that we're not your number 1 choice, because if we were, you would have been had your application in. But for you, most of you guys are believing, I can wait to the last minute, like I do for my papers and my work, and hand it in at the last minute, and I know I'm in because I beat the deadline. No. If you probably heard your parents or your grandparents say, if you arrive on time, you are already late. So if you apply on time, you can rest assured you are late. The other kids have mailed in their applications long before you decided to put in yours. And if it's an out-of-state school, they've already filled their numbers by the time their deadline is. Because most schools have early action or early decision. So don't miss out on your opportunity because you're still following in your bad behaviors of still working on it. I'm gonna do it this morning because it's due. I'll hit the button before then. Well, what happens if the website goes down? You don't get to push the button. Or I'm still working on it, or I just straight up forgot. Don't let those be one of you. If so, you don't want to fall in those 5 things.